It's easy.
Will you ever be able to go back to Iraq?
I don't know. Really, I don't know.
Of all the images Arkady showed us, the most disturbing may be one that the soldiers themselves recorded on a phone and sent to him. It shows two soldiers chasing down a handcuffed prisoner and then carrying out a brutal field execution.
That's an extrajudicial killing, right? And I don't even have words for it.
That's a murder.
That's a murder.
In our phone call, Captain Nazar told us human rights don't apply to people that he suspects of being ISIS.
He's not human, he's a monster.
But isn't that murder?
No, it's not considered murder.
And is there now going to be an investigation?
I'm already a star, and Ali would make me a bigger star by doing this. Why? Because my country is longing for someone who would help it get rid of terrorism.
The soldiers are...
Now, in the same breath, I did a documentary about America's prison industry. In the same way that they treat inmates and prisoners over in Iraq, you treat us the same way here in America. But there's nobody here to tell that story. The whistleblowers are silenced. But now ABC2 wants to go to the forefront. So let's do this. That's Judge Cox. All right, that's my paperwork with Judge Cox. That's the number. All right, so you can file a Freedom of Information Act. The same way that they doing prisoners over in Iraq, you're doing prisoners here in Baltimore County Detention Center. That's Governor Hogan. And that's the number to check the information I gave Governor Hogan. Because like I said, I'm a whistleblower. The same way that ABC2 is hailing this individual about the atrocities in Iraq, you got the atrocities going on right here in Baltimore City, Baltimore County. That's Governor Hogan, and your government officials know about it. I'm a black Republican. I'm a Republican. All right? Same way that you went after Leopold. The same way that you went after Sheila Dixon. You need to go after Scott-Shellenberger. That's my paperwork with the Department of Justice. All right? That's my case number right there. And that's Eric Holder. So we don't have no misunderstandings about nothing. I'm a whistleblower. And I'm showing you the money that goes through the prison industry and how it's a cash cow in America. The war on drugs. That's Judge Turnbull from 2009. Like I said, I blew the whistle on y'all. This is from Judge Turnbull in 2009. Watch the same letter I wrote Judge Cox. Due process, equal protections, right, and remedies to trial. That's the case number. All right. Attorney Scott-Shellenberger. Case number. All right. Because Scott-Shellenberger ain't no different than that guy that y'all showing on TV. And so we on the same page. The state of Maryland got it. The ACLU got it. These are the people that got it, that have full knowledge. It's about my property. And that property, if you give it back, will expose everything that I'm talking about. It was a movie about y'all. Y'all want to hail an Iranian filmmaker? Well, I got an American filmmaker. And that's the public notice, the WJZ, because that's the letter to Judge Cox. So we all on the same page. That's the Judge Cox's clerk. It was received. I am Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in America which white America respects. Dred Scott. And that's Governor Hogan. And I gave him all the videos to go along with this. The videotapes, everything. That's the highlighted parts of the letter. Senator Mikulski. Mosby. Alright. Again, Governor Hogan. Brian Frosh. Because Brian Frosh is talking about the immigration laws. Well, you need to talk about the prison industry and the way that you're treating inmates there. ISIS ain't got nothing on them inmates. That's Francott and the controller. Because you got to follow the money. notarized from 2016, over a year ago, and you still ain't did nothing. Over a year ago. Like I said, I started this in 2006. That's me and my Storm Falls Road. It's the Get Shorty program. Get Shorty. And you got more shorty than you could stand. This is the SOS. These are the supporters of Shorty. Like you say, a petition. Petition my government to address these issues. And these are the people that support Shorty. 1, 2. It's the Baltimore State's Attorney's Office. Shielding corruption. Alright. This is evidence of a whistleblower application to testify in front of the grand jury. Judge Cox needs to, alright. I got everything documented. Follow-up interview to Spring Grove. That's Adam May. Because the media plays a significant role in misinformation. And Adam May, when I see you, I'm going to treat you just like I do everybody else, wherever I see you. Alright. Foreman of the grand jury. These are the signatures of the inmates that are being mistreated in Lake County, Illinois. I had inmates in Baltimore County, but y'all took it. Alright, these are the inmates. And that one inmate with the black line through it, he's dead. Y'all beat inmates in Lake County, and you got a lot of things going on, and I got the diary to prove it. These are your violations. Senate Bill 374, accessing the grand jury. And that's all I want. Give me access to the grand jury, and all this will go away. Give me access to the grand jury, and there's nothing that you won't see. U.S. Department of Justice, Chicago office. Thomas J. Saunders. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. And that DVD is online. You can see everything. February 2nd, 8:53 p.m. a.m. That's the state's attorney's office. And I filed this with the state's attorney's office. Victim, witness. It has been served with a subpoena and issued under the authority of a court order in which the state in the United States. I done did what I was supposed to do. And that email, that's the Maryland Black Caucus. That's Larry Lesser. That's from Politico. That's Josh Davison from the Hearst. That's Mike Shue. Mike Shue. Ed Norris. Ed Norris got all of this. Ed Norris was the subject of this because he was the corrupt chief of police that lost his job. And Ed Norris got this. And so does Bobby Zirkin. Bobby Zirkin's the judiciary chairman that's protecting the corruption in Baltimore City, Baltimore County courts. You're protecting the corruption. And Bobby Zirkin won't address this. Dear Judge Bridges, like I said, I got the emails. I got everything I need to address this. And Judge Cox needs to address this. Same way that y'all go after criminals in the streets, you have to go criminals in the court. And Scott-Shellenberger is that criminal in the court. I'm a whistleblower. And you're going to have to deal with it one way or the other. Because I'm going to be very, very public with it. And we're going to do it through the artist of truth. I got an art show. At the silent auction, I'm going to tell you everything. And I'm going to bring this case with me. And that case got the videos. We're going to talk about know your rights training. So Governor Hogan, you're going to have to answer this. Because wherever I see you at, I'm going to respond. I'm going to ask you in public. You got me for the next 4 years until you address this issue of mass incarceration. Jeff Sessions, everything. I'm built for this. Judge of the Circuit Court, that's Judge Susan Sauter. Alright? And you can get all my case file from this judge. I left everything in the courts just in case something happened to me. All my evidence is sitting inside the courthouse. I'm smarter than you think. All you got to do is go to Judge Sauter and get my case file. Everything that I'm telling you, everything that I'm showing you is there. Videos, emails, diary.